K-pop girl group IVE under Starship Entertainment is currently one of South Korea's fastest rising acts, and they're famous for shattering sales records and shaping the sound of the fourth generation. Now, ahead of their August 25th comeback with mini album titled IVESECRET, there's a storm of controversy that just erupted in Japan over their teaser video titled Secret Cupid. Okay, some Japanese netizens and anti-Korean YouTubers claim that the teaser or the trailer video carries a hidden anti-Japanese message. But how did this surreal fantasy-style video end up igniting a political argument? And is there any real basis for it? So let's briefly talk about this. Okay, so the argument stems from three elements in the teaser released on August 8th. So first of all, the upload date. One day before August 9th, which is the anniversary of the atomic bombing of Nagasaki. Secondly, Japanese member Ray wearing clothing printed with sorry. Okay, so the second element, this is the first element, the upload date, and this is the second element, the clothing printed with the message or the sentence, the phrase. And third, a shot of a paper crane, white paper crane, which is allegedly recognized in Japan as a symbol of peace and remembrance, this being set on fire. Okay? So some critics insist that these were deliberate choices to mock Japan's wartime defeat and spark anti-Japanese sentiment, and accusing IVE of crossing a line. Now, of course, the natural question then becomes, what was the concept actually about? The director behind the film, from production label New Year, explained that the story is built around evil Cupid concept, like a twisted version of Cupid who ruins love instead of creating it. So, in that context, the burning crane was used metaphorically to show Cupid destroying a token of love, not to make a political statement. And Korean netizens also note that in South Korea, paper cranes often represent romance and wishes, not war-related themes. And Ray's shirt was not custom made, but rather a fashion item from Canadian artist named Petra Collins, her brand. Now, the production team, New Year, wrote publicly through their social media. 연인들의 사랑을 방해하는 이브 큐피드 컨셉을 표현하기 위해 사랑의 매개체인 종이약을 태우는 연출이 필요했습니다. 다른 의미는 전혀 없어요. Peace. They said, to express the evil Cupid concept that interferes with lovers' love, we needed a scene of burning a paper crane, a symbol of love. There's absolutely no other meaning. Peace. And by that, they drew a line under the rumors. Now, the controversy quickly picked up traction on Japanese online forums and YouTube, where commenters were split between outrage by saying, don't mock atomic bomb victims, and skepticism toward the accusations. This is one of the top comments under the music trailer. In the music video where they're burning origami cranes, the Japanese members close say, I'm sorry, I cannot believe it. How about this comment? Releasing the MV at this time will be controversial. Furthermore, having Ray wear that outfit feels malicious and sad. How about this one? It's crazy to release an anti-Japanese MV when Ray is in it. Ray is a Japanese member, remember. Even if you didn't know, it's something you could figure out if you used your head or brain. Now, meanwhile, in Korea, most reactions were dismissive, calling it a case of paranoid overreading and mocking the outrage with comments such as, what are they even freaking out about? Or are they the victims and we're the war criminals now? And if this were Germany and Israel, no one would even dare start this kind of nonsense. And they are actually praising Starship Entertainment for not making any official statement about all this. Now, some people might say that rather than slowing IVE's momentum, this kind of controversy or criticism has mostly reinforced excitement about their comeback. Because the new title song XOXZ, which is notably co-written by member Chang Won-young, is already one of the most anticipated release of the summer, they say. Now, symbolism can be powerful, but sometimes they might say, especially Korean netizens, they say a crane is just a crane. So whether this entire controversy is a misunderstanding, amplified by online outrage, or a lesson in how cultural symbols can be interpreted through very different historical lenses, remains up for debate. But I would like to hear from you. What is your take? Was this blown out of proportion? Or should global artists treat more carefully, knowing how easily visuals can be politicized? Or do you think this controversy reflects growing hypersensitivity, so to say, online, or a genuine historical pain that shouldn't be ignored in pop culture? And where's the line between artistic freedom and cultural responsibility, when visuals are consumed by a global audience? And should K-pop agencies rethink how they borrow symbols, or would that kill the creative edge that made the industry global in the first place? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you and read your thoughts. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.